Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. Today I'm going to be listening to the Sex Pistols. It's called Anarchy in the UK. All right. I think they're kind of, let's see. A sound and music you will never find on your 1970s Billboard list is punk music. The Sex Pistols are a British punk rock band formed in London in 1975. They became culturally influential in popular music and initiated the punk movement in the United Kingdom. Think of the Sex Pistols of the gangsta rap of that generation. Raw, angry, loud, unfiltered, and deeply anti-establishment. They terrified the mainstream because they did not just entertain, they held a harsh mirror up to society. To be honest, punk music kind of scared me when I was a young teen, or at least places where punk music bands played. But new wave music actually branched off directly from the raw 1970s punk rock movement. And without punk music, you don't eventually get Debbie Harry and Blondie, the Runaways and Joan Jett, the Cult, Talking Heads, Devo, the Clash, etc. And I loved new wave music. In Europe, it all started with the Sex Pistols, and they are a very important group in the history of music. All right, let's listen.
One of the most reviewed and most reviled rock phenomenon of recent weeks. We got a few votes. Sex Pistols, you can hear them warming up in the background even now. Take it away.
It's craziness.
Get up,
A finger bass. Whoa. Controversial in pink pants. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Wow. I like that he just like says it out there. I want to be an anarchist. He's just like straight up saying it. It's kind of yelly in the sound, you know. His voice is called. I want to be anarchist. A lot of reverb on the pink pants, pink jacket. You know, it was important. It was, as the requester said, it was important in history. If we didn't have the Sex Pistols, it wouldn't have had New Wave. So yes, it's an important part of history. It's a little rough around the edges, but I think that was the point. It was trying to be anti-establishment. I mean, they were anti-establishment. But I think at the time, they did have to try to be anti-establishment, meaning like they're so against the establishment that then the counterculture becomes the main culture. I don't know. So it's like at the time, it's like, we have to be against the establishment at all costs, you know, but you have to be like so extreme. But then by doing what's the opposite, aren't you conforming to a new reality versus like making your own nuanced opinion of what the mainstream is? So that's my only issues with counterculture, is that then sometimes counterculture becomes mainstream. My best example of that is like Burning Man people who like are so obsessed with Burning Man, and Burning Man used to be this like, oh, it's so private. You can't go unless you know somebody. Nobody goes. It's like this secret private thing. And now Burning Man is mainstream, and then they like insult people who don't go to Burning Man, but then that's being part of they're no longer the counterculture, they're the main culture, but then they don't approve the music that's not part of their counterculture. And I just find it gets a little hypocritical. And now everybody goes to Burning Man, at least in like San Francisco and Los Angeles, it seems like. And it's like, oh, you haven't burned together, or you've been really a couple, blah, 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 blah. And so then it just gets annoying. But other than that, I like it. And he's passionate. He looks a little concerned at the end of the song. His last expression was like, I don't know. He looked concerned. He has drama. That look. He looks scared. Deer in headlights. Deer in headlights. And his earrings are cool. He's yelly. The band is full of angst. I think punk rock and angst are the two best words that go together. It's so angsty. That's what to me defines it more than like counterculture. It's like the angst in it. It's like this, just aggression. It's like this underlying sense of dissatisfaction. But yeah, it's cool. You got to know all the history, and this definitely would not be on the Billboard Top Hits of 1975. So when I get to Billboard 1975, I will not expect to find the Sex Pistols, even if I was listening to the UK Billboard Hits of 1975. But thanks for requesting that. And I'm so glad this has a place on my channel, because I'm diversity in my channel. And I will see you guys all soon. And please subscribe. Please check out my Linktree. By the way, as of July 7th, 2026, I reopened my reaction form for non-members, because I've been working hard at the tail end of my vacation to catch up, so that I can come in fresh next week and just get to work on reaction videos and streaming and Billboard content, and maybe making a course about music theory, and we will just go from there. All right. Take care, everybody. I'll see